Hey everybody, what is going on? CerealOverdrive here, and today we're going to be going over a possible 10,000 USD mistake that I made involving Entropia Universe and Virtual Land. So just like any Metaverse Pro, I did what anyone would do and dumped a bunch of money into something that's turning out to be maybe not that smart, but unlike pretty much everybody else out there, I decided to be 100% forthcoming about it. When I bought this land area in Entropia Universe, I said that was exactly what I'm going to do, rain or shine, profit or not, and it looks like it's not. So we're going to be going over the numbers, running through everything, and talking about how I think I can turn this around. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I'm CerealOverdrive. I've been playing Entropia Universe for a long time. I'm probably one of the only free-to-play players that has bought a land area in recent memory, and I'm trying to make things work. I still haven't deposited any money into the game, so let's get into it. Let's get into this plan, and let's see if we hit 0 on the PED card before I can save this land area. So back in late November, I bought a land area called Mutation Station. Mutation Station was paying out decently at first, but December came. You had a bunch of events going on Calypso, and revenue dried up. I'm going to be going over all of that, how we plan to turn it around, and how my plan to turn it around can involve you making a few PED. So yeah, let's get into it. Here you go. These are land area payouts. The way land area payouts work, for anyone wondering, is land areas pay out every day if they have 50 PEDs or more to pay out. Otherwise, it just stacks until it gets 50 PEDs. Then, bing, bang, boom, you get a payout. So it's hard to know exactly what you're making per day, but if you have a really successful land area, I guess you could. Mine does not seem to be that successful. And yeah, this could be a huge mistake. Honestly, I'm devaluing the land area just by making this video. So this video is probably going to cost me a lot of money. But yeah, here's Mutation Station. So December rolls around, okay? 1st of December, no pays. Didn't get any payouts until the 9th right here. Those 57 PEDs that I got, okay? After that, we keep going. You can see here on the 21st, there's 50 PEDs. So right now we have 107 PEDs paid out. And then you don't see anything until the 6th of January, where you see 108 PEDs. So 108 PEDs, that was something interesting happened there, basically. But we're gonna ignore the 108 PEDs and assume that all the 50 PEDs below that was from December, which is definitely not the case. But even if you assume that the land area made 157 PEDs in December, now what does it cost to keep a land area going? It costs, well, about 200 to 300 PEDs. So if you do the numbers, basically I lost 50 PEDs owning a land area. If I had Calypso land deeds, however, I probably could have made 400 PEDs. So the total loss of just revenue, basically, in my mind, is I spent 450 PEDs and I lost it all. That is not what I was hoping for, but December is always going to be a rough month for land area owners because you're competing with Merry Mayhem on Calypso. My land area is on Arcadia, for those of you wondering. It's right here. Now, the footage that you've been looking over while I've been making this video, this is from an event that I hosted. Cereal Sunday is what I called the event. This event had a 75 PED prize total, and it actually went pretty well. And this is how I'm going to turn things around and how you can get involved. So this payout right here, 128 PEDs. This was right after I hosted the event. Again, know that 50 PEDs, it doesn't pay out, right? Until it hits 50 PEDs, that's when it pays out. So basically, for hosting this event, I made at least 78 PEDs, and most likely I made a good bit more than that. My guess is I probably made about 100 PEDs hosting this event, which works out perfectly because to host events, it costs about 25 PEDs. The prizes I gave out were worth about 75 PEDs. So bing, bing, boom. I broke even, brought maybe like 5, 6, maybe 7 people to the land area. I like that because those people are more likely to come back. You keep these events going, you get some notoriety, people are going to come. So yeah, we hosted an event. The event seemed to work out. I'm going to keep going down this path. But yeah, so far the land area has been a big fat L. Let's be honest, right? Like, I bought this thing, it was $10,000. That's what it cost, roughly. Yeah, I just, I haven't seen the returns I was hoping for. A lot of people assured me the price was worth it. I still think the price is worth it. I think Merry Mayhem really killed things. But even looking in January, right? Like, even looking in January, let's look at a month that doesn't have Merry Mayhem and look at the returns here, because you got to go based on this, okay? Like, assume you get 50 PDs here if I didn't host the event. 50 PDs here, 50 PDs here, and then you've got maybe like, let's say you got 50 here, right? So that's not too bad. Like, I'll already get paid out 200 PDs. Probably you can assume it's going to pay out a little bit more, so you're going to get like 400 PDs total. But with fertilizer costs and everything like that, you're probably only making like 100 to 200 PDs, and this would just be sort of passive land area ownership. So if you're only making 200 PDs, you could probably make more on Calypso land deeds, in my opinion, depending on what Calypso land deeds cost and everything like that. But yeah, right now I just don't think that the value is here. And I'm saying that as someone who owns a land area. Like, I have every reason to lie. I have every reason to tell you that it is worth it and get more people involved. But the thing is, when I look at the numbers, when I saw screenshots and everything like that, everybody makes it look like it's worth it because nobody wants to have an investment that is bad and then have trouble selling that investment. However, I want to be truthful about it. And even if it costs me 10K, I'm going to do it. So yeah, right now it does not look like land areas are worth owning, but I do think I can turn it around. I saw a lot of potential with the events. When I hosted the events, it seemed like we had a few globals going off. We had like 4 globals in a row. It was looking good. People were getting some big hits. Everybody was having a good time. I liked it. And honestly, if you want to host events, owning a land area or just having a deal with someone who owns a land area, that they can make those events really worthwhile, and they can help you recoup your PD, and it can help you offer some big prizes. So for those of you who are wondering and you want to join in the events, I am hosting another one. So if you go to this event list right here, you saw me click that button right there. Takes a little bit to load. I've been having some trouble with Entropia Universe. I started up now and I'm having trouble with the chat box loading. Sometimes these notifications don't load. It's just been weird. But yeah, here's the event. It's called Cereal Saturday. It's happening in a day and 13 hours. So when I post this video, it's probably going to be coming up soon when I post this video, right? And the prize pool is 75 PEDs. That's a pretty good prize pool. Entry is completely free. I think I made it 1 PEC. The reason I did that is so people just don't take tickets and not come. 1 PEC, it's a little bit of a sort of barrier to entry, but let's be honest. I'm asking you to pay 1/10 of a cent. That's pretty much nothing. And yeah, last time we had about 7 people show up. 3 of them walked away with prizes. 1 of them was myself. So 50-50 shot. Like, if you really grinded it out, you probably walked away with a prize. The top winner got 50 PEDs. After that, it's 15 PEDs. And after that, it's 10 PEDs. So if you're being honest, like a 50 PED first place prize, that is pretty dang good. That's a global right off the bat. And we had someone hit a 204 PED global off of these guys right over here, I think. Let's see if we can get this arrow to work. Come on. Nope, that is not them. But camels, basically. They hit a huge global off that. And those mobs have been known to off. We've had some good luck with those. People have had some good luck with those. So hopefully some more people are going to show up, have a good time with the event. Hopefully people are going to hit some globals, get some good loot, and we're going to slowly build the name of this land area up. Because despite the numbers, despite the fact that it looks like this is not worth it, I'm going to keep going with it. I want to see this thing through to the end. If we run this account into the ground, it becomes a mining LA, so be it. But I want to see what happens. I want to see if we can grow this thing. If we can't, we can't. But it's cool to own. It's cool to have finally achieved my goal of being a free-to-play player who owns a land area. Next up, we're going to be going for Calypso. But honestly, like, having one land area on Arcadia, I'm good with that. But yeah, like, I just want to be honest about it. I want to let people know where I stand, let people know what the profits are looking like, and let them know when there are losses. Because I honestly think, like, for people to make intelligent decisions, for people to decide if this is something they want to do, they need all the facts and figures. They don't need to see people posting a one-off screenshot where they made 200 PEDs in a day, 300, 400, 500, 1,000 PEDs in a day, because that has happened on land areas. You see that, and you're like, damn, I got to get me one of those. But the truth of the matter is that that's not quite the case. There's a lot of, like, not all land areas are profitable. And even though I've got one, I've got a teleporter right here. Revive terminal. I've got two revive terminals, 3 actually if you count the one by the teleporter, but 2 revive terminals located throughout the land area where you can access storage, you can access a trade terminal, you can do your repairs, everything like that. There's 2 points on the land area where you can do that. It is a pretty dang good land area. It's got unique mobs here. If you're looking to grind some missions out, you can grind those missions out here, the mutated missions. You can't really get them anywhere else for 2 of those mobs. So if you're looking to skill up and that's like a mob you haven't tackled yet, it's worth it just for that. But yeah, let's see what we can do with this. If you got questions, comments, anything like that, leave them down below. Don't feel bad for me though. It was my call to make, and I'm glad that I could finally accomplish this goal, even if the numbers aren't looking good yet. I just want to be forthright about them and let people know where things stand. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, I love Entropia. I know people think that I'm doing more Rust than anything, but I wouldn't have made this call. I wouldn't have put the time in. I wouldn't have bought the land area if Entropia was not something I was looking to pursue. And it definitely is. So I'm going to see you in the future, and hopefully I'll see you on my land area. Until next time, peace. Also, the land area's mutation station. It's right there. Until next time, peace.